Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Yagami, and I welcome thee to my humble domain in the internet. I guess, first and foremost, like the title says, like my Twitter, post said and everything, I definitely do owe you an apology and an explanation, sort of. Where was I? What was I doing during these 3 to 4 weeks that I disappeared? Now, some of you who follow me on YouTube or Twitter or all of those social media places probably have seen one or two of the posts that I made. I've even tried to go online, but it was all in vain. So while we are watching this amazing walk through the forest that I've seen yesterday on YouTube, and I was like, okay, this, I want to talk while just watching this. This is amazing, and I just want to be explaining the situation. And then move on to, hopefully, finish Devil May Cry. I really liked Devil May Cry, and I thought, okay, you know what? This is good. This is going to be serving as a fast way to finish the game as I play with Virgil. Of course, unforeseen circumstances happened, and here I am. So, what happened? Those of you who live in the same country as I understand this. Weeks ago, there was an announcement by our only internet provider, that is Algeria Telecom, that they are going to be doing internet maintenance on the second large internet cable. Thus, expect the internet quality to not be as good as it's supposed to be these days. And beforehand, everything was going to be fine. Everything was fine, not going to be. I hope that everything is going to be fine, undoubtedly. But everything was fine. The internet quality was good. I was streaming. The ping was stable. And of course, I guess they are changing. The good news is they are saying that they want to engage in having a better internet quality in the country, a better sort of, flow of the internet. They want to up the speed a bit, giving us an opportunity to, be ranking not amongst the lowest countries on the planet in terms of internet. And you know what? I am positive. And I am hoping for the best. I'm hoping for maybe my internet will be doubled from 4 megabytes to 8 megabytes, giving me a bit of room. I just want to watch some YouTube videos on 720p and 1080p, It's a dream to be just watching things on 1080p, for some of us. And hopefully that's going to come to reality. And I also would like that if the internet flow is doubled, maybe tripled, that will give more breathing room to the 4G providers here, and thus giving us more stability when we stream. So if you ask me, how am I streaming right now, even though my internet isn't supposed to be letting me stream, 4 megabytes a second is abysmal. And when I say 4 megabytes, this is the commercial, calling of it. So you always divide that by 8. If you want to know my real speed, it's around 400 kilobytes or something. So that, and of course uploading is 90 kilobytes to 100 if I am in a good day. So that's basically almost impossible to stream or do anything with. And the only way we stream is using 4G chips, my internet mobile provider. They do have around 20 megabyte internet, upload and download, which is good, which is enabling us to stream. The downside is I don't have indefinite internet, so I only have around 70 gigabytes, less than that because I've used a bit of it, to stream. That's one of the main reasons why you don't see me every day streaming for 5, 6, 7, and even 8 hours a day. That's just realistically not possible. I would love to be streaming more frequently, but that's not the case. So, going back to the flow of the internet, that's what happened. After they announced it, a day or two after, the internet became absolutely abysmal. Not just for streaming, And as many of you probably saw me, I tried to go online. That was in vain, of course, I couldn't. It was just impossible. But even, even playing video games was impossible because in the day it was fine. There was some lag spikes, but come 7 p.m., 8 p.m., the internet just goes haywire, and it would be absolutely abysmal. But we will fine. They're doing maintenance. It's absolutely fine. At least this time they announced it. Some other times they would do such things, they will not even announce it. They were like, okay, one day the internet is fine, the other day it's abysmal, there's nothing you can do about this. So, good news, we knew what was going on. And looking at the internet currently, everything is back to normal, hopefully. It's been a day or two like this, and I hope it stays the same. And of course, here I am back. And I was a bit sad at the time. I really, really wanted to stream the expansion from Path of Exile. I am a big fan of Path of Exile, and I do play it whenever I can, especially at the launch of a league, for example. But this was even bigger. It was an expansion. Once a year they do some sort of an expansion, and I would love to be able to stream it. Sadly, I couldn't. So here we are. And my problems didn't stop there. And I love to use the term unforeseen circumstances. For those of you who don't know, that's a term that you hear when you play Half-Life 2. The beginning sequence when the G-Man is talking to you, where he refers to the things that happen to Gordon Freeman as unforeseen circumstances. And I love this term for some reason. It's just like you are trying to organize things and you're trying to have some sort of a schedule for the near future. But due to unforeseen circumstances that always happens, well, things do not blow your way. But again, here we are. So I couldn't play Path of Exile and I couldn't finish Devil May Cry for a bunch of weeks. But again, we are back. Now, in all of those days, in all of those weeks, I think the most featured event that's happened is, of course, the announcement 2-3 days ago of Resident Evil 8. There was a showcase, there was a gameplay preview, and I loved it, to be honest. Loved it and hated. I hated some of the things, but I loved other things. I mean, I am a fan of Resident Evil. It goes without saying. I was trying to say something else, but to be honest, yes, I am a big fan of Resident Evil. The entire series, I will play all games and every games of Resident Evil. It's just that, and hence the music on the background currently. That's it. This is a Resident Evil themed music background. And the forest that you see currently on the background reminds me a lot for some reason about Resident Evil 4. And there is rumors, almost confirmed rumors, that Resident Evil 4, the remake, is coming. And if we are lucky, such level of detail, this is real life of course, but there's going to be a forest in Resident Evil 4. The beginning sets you off in a forest near a village. And if we have today's graphics and if they are doing a good job, we could expect something of such level. And that very idea excites me a lot. I really would like to see a Resident Evil 4 brought to today's standards. Resident Evil 4 is one of the best video games, not just in the Resident Evil series, but seriously, in the universe of gaming really, in gaming history. Resident Evil 4 definitely has a huge impact, partly because it was ported to every known platform for gaming, not just PC, but all the other consoles. But at the same time, it's a fun game. It's a really good game, and it's a turning point. Resident Evil 4 was back when Resident Evil was amazing, but Resident Evil 5 is when Resident Evil started to go really rapidly downhill. There was a few Resident Evil titles after it that were really bad, and notoriously Resident Evil 6, but they were able to go back to their roots in Resident Evil 7, which is tied to the announcement days before. I'm talking about, of course, Resident Evil 8, The Village. Now, I liked what I've seen. It continues, it's tied, of course it is tied to the story of Resident Evil 7, not 6, 7, with Ethan, with Mia, all of the events that unfolded in Resident Evil 7. I like that the series and the developers are going back to their roots, which is horror first, not action first. So that is a great advantage. Resident Evil 7 was very, very, very well received, but at the same time, some of us hardcore fans of the series are kinda in chagrin, I say. Probably because we kinda are too attached to the classic formula of Resident Evil. And even though 7 is indeed attached to the old Resident Evils, you do learn that it is taking place in the universe of the classic Resident Evil. You see a newspaper citing the Arklay Mountain events and the Spencer Mansion, Raccoon City. You even encounter Chris Redfield at the end of Resident Evil 7. I do apologize for spoilers, but it's been a long time, so I hope that most of you have already played Resident Evil and know what I'm talking about. And also you do see Chris. He's probably a bit of a main thing in Resident Evil 8, The Village. And so yeah, besides being really good, I like the themes that they're coming back with. But it feels like a bit of a far cry from the old Resident Evils. The old Resident Evils are, kind of rooted in kind of science, There's a virus, the virus has mutations, and you have zombies as a result of this virus, and there's a zombie outbreak, there's bioorganic weapons and everything. It's not too fantastical, so to say. Not saying that zombies aren't fantastical, of course. They don't exist. But it's like there is this root in science, so to say. So it kind of keeps you a bit rooted and a bit part of reality. Kinda. But Resident Evil 8 is all kind of far from that. We're talking about vampires here now. Ladies with bugs and everything. So, I don't know, that part isn't playing that well with me. Like I said, I'm fine with the game, but those of you who have seen the trailer, please do go see the trailer. There's the tall lady, and that's another thing that I think they kind of made her a bit too beautiful, to be honest. I don't know, I'm thinking from one point of perspective, that's good. That's good for the series. I don't know, if you see her, that's kind of like her charms, like you are going to be finding it a bit hard to run away from her because she looks human. The only thing that looks, that kind of makes her a tiny bit unhuman is how unrealistically tall she is. I mean, I think she's 7 foot or something. I think almost 3 meters or something of the sort. But other than that, she looks good, and it would be weird to run away from her. So I think if they're going for that type of, confusion, that's good. But overall, I don't know. It feels a bit too distant from the Resident Evil formula. But at the same time, like I said, I'm impartial. I'm fine with it. As long as I get my Resident Evil 4 remake, and we've seen an element from Resident Evil 4, which is the suitcase, that is back in Resident Evil 8. Basically, there's a suitcase Tetris, there's a management of items that was in Resident Evil 4, and it was amazing, managing your items and coming up with a optimal way to store them in the suitcase, your guns and your ammunition, different herbs mixtures and everything. That was pretty neat, and it is kind of surprising for me that it took them all this time to get it back, get the feature back. So we're good. Other than that, a friend of mine told me that it looks kind of like Castlevania. And for many of us, I guess I see that because it takes place in Castle in 1958 or something of the sort. I understand that, but at the same time, it feels more like a mix between Resident Evil 4 and Bloodborne for me. There's a lot of resemblance into that. And these are two things that I do not deny I like. So it's going to be very hard for me to dislike Resident Evil 8. But all that talk is gonna come later, when we have our hands on the game. There is a demo, by the way, for those of you who own a PlayStation 5. It's free. You can go to the store and download it and play as the Maiden. It gives you kind of an idea what Resident Evil 8 is all about. And that's good. I'm a bit sad that we don't have it yet for PC, but it's gonna come. It's gonna come later, definitely. When it does, make certain to tune into my channel because I will be playing it. Undoubtedly, I will take my time, explore the place, because that's what the game is all about. I like the engine, it's looking good, the RE engine is looking very good. It works on many platforms, even PlayStation 4 and Xbox, the old ones, so I mean, it sure is going to be working on your PC, even if it is not state-of-the-art. So stay tuned. It was announced that Resident Evil 8, The Village, is going to be released this May 7th, I think. If I'm not mistaken, my memory is always weak as usual. But yeah. That is all that I wanted to talk about. I do apologize for taking too much of your time and bore you, but let's jump in and play a bit of Devil May Cry 5. I have no idea, I'd completely forgotten where I have stopped because I haven't played the game ever since I was unable to play it on stream. But we'll see where did I stop and we'll continue from then. So, alright, let's see. I was leaning on the chair. As I stop the music, take a sip of my orange juice and go to the scene. Of course, I also do apologize for the schedule. Usually I do stream around 7 to 8 p.m, but due to me being afraid that the internet is not going to be stable, I just decided, you know what, I'll stream at this time. It's where the internet is the best currently. Not many users are connected for some reason. Probably many kids are on school, in school, and they are not playing Free Fire and PUBG Mobile and all those silly games, And yeah, schools have been long back here in this country for a long time now, despite the COVID stuff. I guess we don't have as much of a heavy impact, COVID-wise, compared to some other countries like the United States, but still, I'm afraid it kind of comes back and picks up, if many people are not taking it seriously. Where's the music? There we go. Oh, let me bring the menu back as such. Let us continue. Oh yeah, I haven't talked about my Ethernet adapter. So that got broke, which means that it's going to be taking me a bit of time before I can play online games, on stream. Because I do have two internet connections. One is my ADSL, stable ping and everything, but unable to stream with it. And the second one is 4G. The one that I stream with, but I cannot play online video games because the ping is too high for that. And as such, until I fix the problem of the adapter, because now I only have my streaming internet plugged into my computer, it's going to be a bit of time before I go back to online games, which no one is going to be missing. No one really wants to see me play Overwatch, even though I love Overwatch. Or Path of Exile, but we'll see about this. Only the future can tell. Now, it would appear that we are on Mission 10. What are we doing in Mission 10? Going to kill the monster again, I think? I don't know. Reduce the volume a bit so I can hear myself speaking, because I love my voice. I'm narcissistic like that. Oh no, seriously. So I can Be certain not to be shouting too much. Okay, so we are going in the right way. That is good. Monsters, let's see if I still got this. Ball sucks. Yo, my friend, it has been a while. It has been a while indeed. I don't know if you just came in or were you watching the explanation, but I did talk for a good... how much? I was talking for a good 20 minutes about what happened. But I think you live in the same country as I, and you are probably aware of the issues that we've been having on the internet side of things, and how the internet was abysmal these days, due to them announcing a sort of a maintenance. We're hoping for better internet in the future, but for the time being, we have what we have, and we have to live with it. How are you doing so far? How have your days been going on? I don't know, what was that? There's something called auto. But I am in the right place. Good, thank you. That's good to hear. But yeah, I was more than 3 weeks, I think, since my last stream, so it was a bit jarring. Even the internet was so bad that I didn't even think to go back. It was obvious that it was just that bad. Was it as bad for you guys? Ooh, my combo, my flawless combo was demolished. All my combo points are gone. Okay, I'm also trying to go back to the rhythm of the game and figure out the things that I need to do. Well, that was a cool shot. That was still a cool shot. Yeah, it was. Of course, you were facing the same issues. It goes without saying. I was trying to stream me and my friends, but it was so bad. Yeah, it was. I tried to stream as well. It's just it wasn't gonna happen. But I don't know. You probably seen this in the news. I think they are saying that they're trying to improve the internet flow and. Have better internet, but I don't know, I'm skeptical. I'm absolutely skeptical. I would love to have a higher speed, but at the same time, I do not want them to ruin my ping. Because usually they don't do things the correct way. They always have some weird thing, happening. They will increase your internet flow, but they would definitely screw up the ping for some reason, which is not something that should happen. The other way around should be, what happens. Meaning, if your internet flows increases, your ping should be better. Because it has more, that was the thing that I want to take. Because the internet flow is definitely good. Uh-oh, is this closed? Already? Am I unable to go back there? Yep. It would appear that we lost that. Oh well. I don't trust them when they try to fix something, they just screw up other things. Yes. That is my thoughts exactly. The lack of knowledge is number one. Number two is they don't care. Those people who are fixing these things, not only they don't know how these things work, they also do not care. They are not getting paid as much to care, so yeah. Like you, my hopes are not that up. Oh? Dead? Understood. Oh, there's another one that way. Oh, I tried to dodge that. Again? Bad timing again. Ooh, I forgot I got the Shoryuken one. The Dragon Punch. Sorry. I forgot what kind of updates I had. Upgrade, I mean, not updates. They're well paid? Really? So you're telling me that they are well paid and I still get lag, I still get internet as rubbish as this. So what can we blame it on? Knowledge? I know that they're, I know how the educational system works in our country, but it's a bit abysmal, You could easily blame it on not getting paid. But like, they do use contractors, At the end of the day, they do use contractors, and contractors, they employ 18-year-olds and 17 and, 21-year-olds and everything, who don't really have that much experience in how to connect phone cables and all those things. So, I don't know. Maybe with fiber, things are going to be improving, but not all of us do have fiber for the time being. It sucks. Yeah, 80,000 Algerian plazas. That's a handsome price to be honest. Ooh, nice one. And he's gone. Alright. They are lazy. It's like working for Sonatrach. Very well paid, and all what you have to do is sit on your office and watch YouTube. And trust me, I know what I'm saying. I went to Sonatrach HQ in and 14th. At 14 hour, they all sit and watch. Yeah, of course, the soldier is here. Getting opened. Yep. All of you said is true, sadly. There's the other thing that we need to fix in this country, which is laziness. Like I said, for some, or workers who don't get paid enough, like construction workers or their assistants, you can say yes, okay, you're not getting paid enough. But when we talk about someone who's getting paid decently compared to, teacher, for example, who get paid 30,000, and it's not going to be enough to just pay the bills, yeah. What excuse do you have? But let's stay positive. After all, there's absolutely nothing we can do about this. It is not in our hands for the time being, and let's hope that by some sort of a miracle, the internet's going to be good. Who knows? Oh no, I don't have the double jump. That's Dante and Nero that have the double jump. If I want a double jump, I need to dash in the air. Like so. Sorry for burping. Oh, no need to, okay. Oh, by the way, I was talking about Resident Evil 8. Have you seen the trailer, the latest trailer? If you're interested about Resident Evil anyway. Because I am. Big fan. Need to spoil things for me. Okay, that was a weird angle, to say the least. And I see some sort of a... Aha! I see what's up here. A golden orb. My friend, it was a pleasure seeing you, and now that you are doing well, have to go. See you next time, stay safe and enjoy your day. And Anthony, I'll be coming back more frequently now that the streaming internet is fixed and stable enough. So see you when I see you. This was an off-scheduled stream just to test the internet, but hopefully the next days I'll be back to streaming on the normal schedule, which is 7 PM and above. 7, 8 PM and above. We'll see. Now this is I died? Oh. Red or golden? We'll just use the golden. I guess I was preoccupied with another thing. Let's try to do this correctly this time. Okay, so that was what was bothering me. It would appear that holding down R3, R3, kind of switches from manual attacks to combo auto attacks, and that kind of screwed me up. I was thinking, why on earth is Virgil switching weapons? I'm not switching weapons. There's something wrong with my controller, but it would appear that it was the auto aim, which I really hate. Oof, that was nice frames, man. Damn, the dude is not playing. Due to the camera angle, I'm unable to see what I'm doing. Dude, stop doing the same attack over and over again. This is getting annoying now. Die. It was a pretty interesting fight, so to say. But yeah, I hate to be abysmal at Devil May Cry. Shouldn't be abysmal at all. Should be doing good. I'm GT'd. Hi, Yagami boy. Way, welcome to the stream, brother. Glad to see you here. Let's see, what do we have? And we have 21,758. Is there anything I can update, upgrade, or get into? I guess not many things. Not many things. Oh, that I decided not to do much about. That also doesn't interest me. How are you doing today, Teed? All good in the head? Life is good? Well, relatively speaking, life. Life with COVID? I don't know. It's not optimal. Ooh, this I need to learn. I was actually trying to do this in the fight that I was doing right now. And I was finding it weird that I do not have it. And the reason why is just literally because I didn't own the upgrade, which is dashing forward and dashing upward. By the way, now we do, and it's probably time to fight some sort of a boss. Yup. For the third time? Yeah, this is, Oh, is he coming to me? No, it's this one. Yeah, and I'm dead. And I am indeed dead. Oh, because it's a C. I guess I think I was supposed to die to the boss, I believe. You will continue using the modern skin. Yes, thank you. Mission 11. Yeah, we were destined to die to the boss. Okay, I think there's a way to kill him, and I already did with the other characters, but with this one is a bit not easy. I feel like I've been through here before. I definitely feel like I've been through this stage before, so this is weird, but whatever. Maybe, I don't know, lost a save file or something? Because I didn't save? He dead? Yes, he is. These things annoying for no reason. Come on, just hit the dirt. Please. We got an S. S is good. S is good. Alright, so we got that. And I definitely do believe that I went through this stage before. It just didn't save or something of the sort. I am not certain, but whatever. As long as my upgrades and my progression overall is intact, we are fine with this. I'm fine. Or maybe this is something new. I don't know. We are still discovering. Well, relatively new. When I say new, I've already played and finished the game, so there's nothing new. But, you know, in the interest of not being able to play the game for a long time, there are many things that I have forgotten. And this, I think, I remember. Which one? I like Shuriken. Shuriken is always good. And let us move forward. Seems like some sort of a ruin of something ancient. Some sort of a palace. But since I do lack the cinematics that usually do happen and give this place more context, I have no idea what this place is all about. And speaking of which, well, that's a whole building collapsing. Alright. Oh, I see. That's the second one, isn't it? Before we do so, let me take this. because you never know when you are not going to be able to go back to the place that you once started from. The second route is no more. Down with the sickness, as the song goes. Ooh, and we have a way forward now. And it goes without saying, my carelessness means that I am probably missing a lot of these things. There's secrets that probably are gonna be lost in the mist. Now, I've always made it a point to exclamate and ask questions whenever someone, who's streaming or recording some sort of YouTube video, uploading it on the internet, misses something that is obvious. At the time, I didn't understand that once you are in those shoes, there are things that you are bound to mistake and go in the wrong way, just like I just did now. Because my brain is processing many things at the same time, not just the gameplay. And when you are watching or playing alone, you are 100% focused on the game and what's going on, thus enabling you to not miss many of the things that are perhaps obvious for the viewer, not so much for the player. And where is the way forward? I mean, I would rarely get lost in a Devil May Cry game. When I play... Oh, there we go. See? When I'm playing alone, I would rarely get lost. I understand what's going on and what I need to do, but again, since I'm trying to focus on other things that are happening at the same time, I do miss things. Anyway, I see you. We've already missed one of these, so it would definitely be a disaster if I did lose this one. Oh, he got me. Dude, there these are, not playing around. Yeah, these are weird things. Guess I should be able to manipulate the camera and, fight, which is something that I have yet to do. Giving me disadvantages whenever the camera is positioned in a wrong way. And I do get free hits, or they do get free hits on me. If I did position the camera correctly, I'll probably find it easier for me to dodge and react correctly to their attacks. Okay, so the way forward is not. Yeah. That goes without saying. So where is the way forward now? Oh, I see. Give me fuel, give me fire, and especially give me health. Give me lots and lots of health. I guess the next updates or upgrades are definitely going to be all related to just getting my HP up. Camera sometimes, but that was a well-executed, perfectly executed combo, which is good. Always good. Alright. We have established that definitely this is the way forward. And even Capcom are like, dude, come on. If you don't know the way, just you know, press the button and we'll show you the way. And being an old fart, I'm like, okay, I've been playing my video games since the 90s. It would be a disgrace if I pressed the button. But, yeah, here we are. What's that? That's a boss? That's supposed to be a boss, isn't it? They had no chance whatsoever. Yeah, when there's only one enemy, of course they have no chance. It's easily taken care of. You can just focus on them, dodge the attack and everything. But when they throw more than one enemy on you, it's a whole different situation. Oh, I dodged before time, okay. That's a second one. too bad. Since he was the only one left, I wanted to practice against him a bit as well. Oh well, we'll do that another time. There's the newest edition, which is the Bloody Palace, the good old Bloody Palace, and I can easily practice there, should I want to. Purple orb, lovely. Double trigger +1. That's more of the duration. One of the things that I love to do. More carnage. Give me these. I need as much as I can to upgrade my HP. I think 40,000 is the next upgrade, so I do think that I have enough. And speaking of the devil, funny, we are in the Devil May Cry. Items, yes, blue orb, thank you very much. Sold out, oh okay. Yes, so I guess I only have the purple ones to work with and upgrade my double trigger energy, which is very good. Virgil's double trigger is really, really good. This is obviously the tree, and we have made it as close as possible. Good. There seems to be, I think there's going to be a boss here. This is definitely a boss. Alright, focus, focus, focus. What are you doing? That awkward moment when I have no idea what you're saying back on the Twitch chat, my man. Well, and welcome to the stream, of course. Ooh, I took that. Okay, so I am seriously trying to do the other transformation. I think it's 360 with circle. I am not incorrect about this. What are you doing, bro? Hi. What do you think I'm doing? Okay, I would give you three, choices. Number one, I'm playing a video game. Number two, I'm playing a video game. And number three, I am playing Devil May Cry, a video game. So, what do you think, brother? What are your thoughts? Dude, it's seriously not easy to. It's not easy to dodge. But okay, I seriously need to okay, so he teleports away. That's what I wanted. Because this also gives me life. So, the thing that I just lose immediately. Okay, so he can boom, and we teleport. Done and done. Goodbye. Okay, so you come into the chat, you say stuff randomly, and then you leave? Okay. I guess Twitch for you. Oh, I see. So the kid just joins the Twitch chat, says random foul words in another language. Unbeknownst to him, there is a system that I have in place, of course, by Twitch and Streamlabs, that detects such things. And he was timed out for a second. So he understood that, you know, he shouldn't say these things. So he goes back and says, "What are you doing, bro? Hi. What do you think I'm doing? Is it not clear? Why are you on the Twitch platform if you don't know what I'm doing?" Man. Is this how you interact with streamers? By saying insults at them and expecting something? I don't know. And probably there are some streamers who accept insults, but that is not the way for me. That's not how it works. You will have to be much more creative in order to get my attention. And speaking of attention, I think we've done a lot. I think we've done enough for today. Like I said, this is just a test, and I will be back on my normal schedule, hopefully tomorrow. So see you tomorrow at 7 PM. It's been a pleasure coming back. It's been a pleasure playing Devil May Cry. Hopefully we don't have that much left to finish Devil May Cry, and then we'll move on to other endeavors. Of course, I have some things in mind I wanna try. Sorry for burping. And I would like to do them. I think I would like to do a stream, probably 2 hours long at least, talking about retro games and playing my childhood, favorite games that I played back in the arcade days, and, talk about them. I've downloaded MAM, which is MAM32, which is one of those emulators that you use for such things, and hopefully things are gonna be smooth. And until then, take care of yourselves. Thank you for being with me, and I will see you when I see you. Have a nice one.